part of the World Surf League, and what a great event. David Stanfield along with Ross Williams, the Pipe Invitational. We're looking at some heavy hitters. Ian Walsh, Joel Centeo, Kamana Hakis, and Mikey Bruneau, who's actually...
It's his life to this surf spot, so for him, this is in his sleep right here. Perfect barrel. That was one of the most beautiful barrels we've seen so far this morning. You can see wave selection for Mikey Bruneau. Awesome right there. Just a cakewalk for Mikey, but that was a very thick pit. A lot of times you can see how thick and heavy the wave is by how much spit comes out of the other end. And another impressive ride there right behind him. Someone who was in that last little event we just watched over there, Ian Walsh.
Ian Walsh, who ended up, what, 7th after the tour right now, but in the finals. And Walsh is, yeah, big wave, small waves, got the talent to do anything he wants. And I'm thinking as we take a look at this, would this be Joel Centeo taking off? And Joel drops in, beautiful bottom turn, got a chandelier section, and he avoids that. And Joel on his backhand, the 32-year-old, 12 pipe events, 2 CT pipes, a trial. So this is his second trials. He knows the wave really well.
And here we go. This is cool from the drone copter. That is Joel Centeo from Haleiwa. And a wise choice there. That had a lot of north in it. You can see it kind of had an elbow where it started really focusing in at him. It didn't stay open. That barrel's going to fill up with whitewash. Really ugly wave. So he sees it right there. He says, you know what? I'm not pulling into that thing. It's going to do nothing but cause me harm. And so, you know, a wise choice there for Joel.
And just a beautiful bottom turn, but looking over his shoulder, he can read that so well and see there's sections ahead. Being over the cliff right there, Kamana.
So you saw right there, that was kind of confusing. Mikey Bruneau wanted to catch the wave. He was in the spot to get that little entry, but he didn't want to step on Kaimana's toes because he had priority.
Ian Walsh has second priority. And look who's going to take this right here.
Mikey Bruneau.
Yeah,
there.
Mikey Bruneau. And Mikey gets another little nugget. Good positioning. He reads the waves well off in the distance. He plays cat and mouse to the inside, and when it comes close to the reef, it's seen.
Can get barreled. And Mikey Bruneau made that look really easy. He's on a pretty large surfboard there. I'm guessing that's right around 7, maybe 7.6. And see, there's the entry. Look how easy that was. He didn't get airborne. He didn't have to knife a crazy late drop. I know it's not a crazy score, but again, just getting a barrel out here today is no easy feat, and Mikey Bruneau is kind of making it look too easy.
It's about moving through and impressing the judges. Look at this angle. He is covered up, at least from this camera.
And so he's already got a 5.5. This is going to be right there with it.
And in terms of that standings with all those guys, he's number 97, but this is what he's focused on here, the trials. And look at him trying to pick up a little scraps here. So he drops the bottom turn, looks for another pit. This gets Kahlo here to the inside. He's got plenty of speed. And one section, and he jumps, probably won't factor in. He's got a 5.5 and a 4.07. It is priority with Kamana Hakis. He doesn't want it. Walsh looking over the ledge.
Good choice from Ian. You can see that wave had a weird pinch. See how that thing shut down, so there was no exit.
Prevailing trade winds. Here we go, looking for a late drop. And it is first wave for Kamana Hakis. Grabs rail, drops in. Gets wet, the corner all of a sudden stops really quick, so at least he gets on the board. Priority with Joel Centeo out the back. Walsh is showing some serious interest in it. He's got a 3.40. The minute he drops down, he grabs rail, and the board skips out, loses the fins, it looks like, and takes a header.
Okay, well, let's keep an eye on the whitewash line there and make sure that Ian Walsh pops up and is okay. Well, here we go. You can see taking off right under the lip. He had zero chance there. That wave totally bottomed out underneath Ian's board. I love how committed he was. I mean, that is the epitome of committing. Look at that, how he's just got a few strokes, maybe 4, and now he's trying to drag that body and get that board to hold its line. But he was so late that the wave actually scooped out, and that transition.
Come through, and we've got some interest right here. And is this Bruneau again? Perfect positioning, big drawn out bottom turn, and an abrupt shoulder. And that's about it for that wave. Mikey Bruneau trying to better a 4.07. He's got a 5.5 to start things off.
Shallow, that makes the wave pitch.
Well, the good news, it pitches. The bad news, it's really shallow. As we take a look at this, one goofy foot in the lineup, and he's been very busy. Exit, stage right. And Mikey Bruneau, big flyway pull out there.
This morning, there's not as many wash-throughs, but as you can see right now, Mikey Bruneau's, he's picking him out. You know, he's a local lifeguard. He knows what to do, but, you know, it still has that bit of a north chip in it that's kind of shutting down on a few. Dane Reynolds came in. He said, you know, how radical it was out there. it's been a big morning for these guys, and the houses are all kind of on pins and needles, kind of just hoping for their guys to make it through.
Any kind of west in here, Pipeline, that's where it shines. It used to shine. Everybody wait for that west swell. Grabbing a rail, going for it. Ian Walsh to the inside. That is a thumping barrel, and it's kind of bending out to sea there, and it takes him down. Ian Walsh, third wave. Last wave for Ian Walsh, a 177. Walsh with that 177 and a 3.40. So we're looking at Mikey Bruneau right there. There's green with black sleeves. He is coming into this event as the Vulcan Pipeline qualifier at number 7.
Oh, head over heels there for Ian.
So we've improved on the conditions. Look at this massive peak. And who's on it again without priority? Are you kidding me? Mikey Bruneau having a dream run right here and just getting every wave. He took only one on the head. Bruneau.
Kaimana, he needs a score right here. Found himself a little one.
Real critical. Can he tuck underneath? Grabs rail, high line. Going to get a turn in or two. We're down to 52 seconds. Might as well stay with it. Go for fractions of a point. Kaimana Akias needs a 0.80. Ian Walsh is trying to better a 177.
Job done.
One more wave. It looks like it's going to come through. Kaimana gets up into the second spot. His last wave, a 0.93, it says, and it gets him into second.
Wow.
And hanging on for a second spot, it looks to be Kaimana Hakias. Boy, what a battle right there for that transfer spot, because Mikey looked in sync.
That was so sketchy.